Hello, everybody. As the year 2017 is running to its close, I have a very special message that I want to convey over to you guys. As you may have seen from the title, this concerns something different from English teaching, although it can be obviously linked to the world of ELT if you want to. I think this is a really powerful message that I want to share with you today. I wish someone had told me that a technique like that exists ages and ages ago. This is such a powerful technique that can change your whole life, and I really want to share it with you today, guys, because I think that love isn't sharing, and love is my top priority feeling in the world that I want to experience every now and then. And I really want to share this beautiful technique with you guys because I believe in a happier world, and I want us to join and create a happier world today. So here is the technique. It's been working for me without failure for years and years and years since I first learned this technique from the creator of The Secret movie. Her name is Rhonda Byrne, and she's such a great woman, and I'm so happy that I ran across the book of hers a couple of years ago, so I was really happy to discover her writing. And she said that if anyone chooses to be grateful for anything that they have in their life, they will be able to turn the world upside down and to turn their own private life upside down too. And as you know, like, the world is currently obsessed with the idea of positivity, and everyone's trying to be their most optimistic self, even if they don't feel like doing so. But there is a tendency that says that positive people are at the top, and if you're being negative, if you're being honest about your negativity, then you're never going to get to the top, because it's all about being positive, it's all about cheering people up, it's all about expressing your own optimistic position and way of thinking about the world and everything like that. And being grateful in all of those situations is a really difficult thing to do, because being grateful is far beyond just saying thank you to someone who's done a favour or who's been nice to you. It's far beyond that. Being really grateful to a person is just feeling it in your heart to an extent, and I'm only sharing my own feeling on that, to an extent that does not force you to come up to that person and say, oh, I'm so thankful to you, I really appreciate your help, I think you've been so kind and nice to me. So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't tell that person face to face that you're being grateful to them, that won't really influence the feeling of gratitude within you. So it's not about actually telling another person that you're being grateful to them, but it's about feeling that feeling and enjoying that feeling, and knowing that feeling sincerely grateful towards a person is a great feeling itself. So you don't have to tell that person straight away that you're feeling grateful towards them, because that very feeling makes you super duper happy. The fact that you're already feeling grateful to that person is the indicator of happiness. So if you're feeling grateful and the fact whether you tell that person or not does not change anything in your way of thinking, then you know that you are experiencing the highest level of gratitude a human being can possibly experience. Last week I had to go to a bank, and as we're standing in a queue to get to do something that I was really wanting to do at that point in the bank, I felt that negative thoughts started cluttering my head at a massive speed, and I could not really control them, because I'm one of those people who find it very difficult to switch into different things and stuff. But I'm currently working on it as a person, because I feel like it makes other people around me happier, and that's something I really like. So I was like queuing up. I was one out of 20 people in line, and I was like the 20th, I think. So, and there was nothing good about that very situation, because earlier on that day I had gone through a series of bad things. including my mum suffering from an illness and the illness exacerbating, and things, you know, like that, family things that you don't really want to share on the internet. So I had been in the worst mood ever. And then I thought, well, all right, so there are people who are in a much worse mood than I am right now. But if I can think of at least 3 things that I adore about this moment in my life, then possibly I could drive my life forward at a ginormous speed further on. And I thought, all right, so what can I be grateful for? And I looked around myself and I saw a little boy. Like it usually happens in this country, everything outside was covered in snow, and there was a little boy with a toy shovel, and his parent, I think it was like his father, I think his father was like playing with the little boy, and at some point the father bent down, and the boy, who was like doing a very important thing of like putting some snow into the shovel and throwing it away, he threw the snow onto the top of the head of that man. And that was so funny because the kid was so real and genuine in his emotions that I thought, oh, that's so great. It feels like it made me laugh. So it's great. I can laugh, you know. I'm a human. I can laugh. I'm alive. I can enjoy the moment. I can talk to many people around me. I can just go out and share a laugh with a couple of friends of mine, and that was so great. They were so gorgeous, and I felt so happy and excited and delighted about that. And the Christmas was coming, so I was really looking forward to the Christmas spirit, and I already started feeling that I was getting into the mood of Christmas and into the mood of winter holidays and stuff. And that got me so excited that I thought, oh, okay, so if I could think of 3 or more things every time I go to bed every day, that would make me a much happier person. I do think that feeling happy is really important. It does change our whole life. It's capable of changing our whole lives. And I think if you're happy, that is the point where you can start going out and conquering the world. Because if you're really happy, if you're grateful for what you've already got at home, like in your life, then you can just do anything, literally everything. But the starting point has to be there. It's like the fundamentals that you cannot really go past. You just need to build the fundamentals first, and then start constructing some upper floors or stories on that fundamental base. So you just need to have that fundamental base built in your heart, and it's only you and just you who can build it. And gratitude is one of those beautiful techniques that you can use to build up that thing, and then all your thoughts start originating from the point of gratitude, and you feel so much happier. So when you're in a difficult situation and you know that there is next to no way out, one thing you can do to make yourself feel happier is just start being grateful. Start saying thank you, conjuring up the things that you feel you're grateful for, and feeling that there are so many things that can make you happier right now at this very moment. And then hopefully your mood will improve, your life will improve, the world will improve, because everybody will want to live a happier life, and they'll have a live example in front of them, being you, obviously. So what I want you to do today is right now, write in the comment section down below 3 things that you're grateful for right now. It doesn't really matter what's going on in your life. I just really want you to think about 3 things that make you grateful right now. Those could be people, could be things, could be feelings, could be anything about yourself. Just think about 3 things that make you happy, and start out a little routine. Every day, get into the routine of thinking about 3 things that make you super duper happy. All right? 3 things that you have and that you're grateful for having. There you go, guys. I really hope this message will make your life a little bit lighter every day, because we all carry our happiness inside of ourselves. So we don't need to turn to anybody for granting us any amount of happiness, because we are our happiness ourselves. So we need to build up our happiness, a whole life full of happiness, on this gratitude fundamental base, and then our life will become so much better and easier. Thank you very much for your attention, guys. I really hope to see you next year. I really hope that your English teaching and your English learning process will skyrocket this year, and you'll cross the plateau that you're on at the moment. And if anything, I'm really happy to see you in my Skype lessons. I teach exams, I teach teaching techniques. So I'm currently working as a teacher trainer as well. So I do teach the communicative method. So if you're into those things, you can always drop me a message, and well, here or on my email, which you can see in the info bar below. Thank you very much, guys. I'm really grateful to you for building up the audience and being so sincere and supportive about everything I do. I'm really, really grateful to every one of you guys, and there are 1,800 of us, and I'm super duper grateful to every single person who's watched this to the very end. Please don't forget to subscribe to this video and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll talk to you next year in the year 2018. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.